Indigenous leader Noel Pearson has told Sky News the onus is on Peter Dutton to support an Indigenous voice to Parliament. Mr Dutton says he's open to the idea of the right voice to Parliament, but is calling on the Prime Minister to provide more detail.
There was a traditional Yolngu welcome for the opposition leader in northeast Arnhem Land. Behind closed doors, it was a more sombre affair as senior Aboriginal leaders from Northern Australia put their case for a voice to Parliament.
I would think that the onus is on him to really have a hard think about.
The right voice from the right people can be a positive influence. And at the last election we took a policy, as you know, on local and regional voices to the election because that was one of the key recommendations out of the Carmel-Langton review, and it can make a difference.
Anthony Albanese has accused Mr Dutton of creating confusion around this issue, but the opposition leader says Australians want more detail.
Anybody that looks objectively at this sees the Prime Minister thrashing about day after day. Now, they're building this plane mid-flight, and that's the problem. The work hasn't been put in, and the Prime Minister's not across the detail.
The architect of the voice says it's designed to work from the ground up, bringing the issues of remote regions to the Parliament.
The metaphor we developed was like a power board, right, with a plug-in, a very large power board. That's the voice.
It was here at Gulkula at the Garma Festival last year that the Prime Minister put forward his proposal for an Indigenous voice to Parliament. Now at this same site, Aboriginal leaders are trying to convince the opposition leader that it's a good idea.
My message to him was, whatever was said around the table from the DILAC members, the DILAC Council, to take back what we said to the Prime Minister and to work on it.
And particularly the remote communities of Australia, they, in my view, have a very compelling case for recognition.
Noel Pearson says there will only be one opportunity to make this happen.
I think one of the elders this evening said, we're going to be here for another 200 years if we don't do this.
Matt Cunningham, Sky News.